Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Boys and girls, we are going to start with the 6th week and this is our chapter 4 from geography section of your textbook. Let's start with the reading of the chapter. We have gone through about the temperature, climate and about the cyclone and wind in our previous chapters. We know about how the wind and the rain, they can change the temperature and then can affect the weather and climatic conditions. Now in this chapter we will study how we can measure the weather. So first instrument that we will use in order to measure the rain explained in this chapter, that is the rain gauge. Rain gauge is made up of a glass or plastic cylinder inside which a measuring cylinder is kept with a broad funnel like mouth. The water which is added over here, the rainwater, that is collected and the indications in the millimeter will indicate how much rain has been fallen. Now if we talk about the wind vane is the simplest weather measuring device which can tell us about the direction of wind in which it is blowing. Now about the thermometer is frequently used in our houses in order to measure the temperature of the body, but in case of room temperature we usually use the maximum and minimum thermometer that is shown over here. It can show you the detailed temperature within the minus even and also if it is above the 0 degree. So below the 0 degree we have a minimum temperature recording over here and above that we can measure it with the help of maximum thermometer. It shows both below 0 and above 0 temperature grading in both Celsius and Fahrenheit. Now let's read about this. Rain gauge measures the amount of rain that has fallen. This is a metal or plastic container at the top of which the funnel inside the container is glass cylinder marked with milliliter. It is about this. Rain falls on the funnel and collect the cylinder and it collects in the cylinder and where it is measured every day. So we can measure by using this type of rain gauge how the rain has been fallen, how much amount of rain has been fallen. Now wind vane, that is simply it moves along with the direction of wind, so it can tell us how much strong a wind is blowing. Now let's start with the homework for today. Our homework question, first question is from your textbook page number 14 and that is about why do you think the glass measuring cylinder of rain gauge is inside the outer container? The measuring cylinder of the rain gauge is kept inside the container to prevent the evaporation as far as possible. About our second question, why is it important to know in which the direction of wind is blowing? That is, the wind direction is important because it is a powerful factor in predicting the weather. The tail